Welcome back to the channel. So, last video we did 5 things I love about the car. Today we're going to do 5 things I hate about the car. They're not massive things, but we'll go through them anyway. Let's go. So, kicking things off at number 5 is the gear stick position. It's awful. I don't know why it's all the way down there. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. I know it can be fixed by aftermarket bits and pieces. I think there's an extension you can put on. There's also like a full shifter you can replace it with. But it was easily fixed. The tunnel could have been a bit higher, sat it a little bit higher, and it'd have all been alright, but I don't know, maybe I'm being picky. So, in at number 4 is the traction control. Don't get me wrong, great that it's got it, however, it just wants to fight me all the time. Like, I wish it'd give me a bit of something. It'll give you something, and then it'll take it away. I don't know, you're trying to play. That's the point of the car, you know? It's a playful car, and you want to be playful, but it's just so restrictive. I want a bit of power, but it won't give me it. I'll see if I can demonstrate it now. So what you should hear is, it'll give me power, then it'll take it away, then it'll give me a bit more, it might take it away a bit more. We'll see. Hopefully you heard it, but basically, it gives me the power, then it takes away, then it gives me it, and it's just a constant. I mean, this is dry. In the wet, it's horrific, like really bad. I can just turn it off, I suppose. Anyway, on to number 3, the visibility. So you know how it is. You're having a bit of fun, aren't you? You know, nice little roundabout. You're sending it a bit. Who's that behind me? I've got no idea. I can't see shit. Honestly, I'm not joking. You look out that mirror, there's nothing, you can't see now. Look over there, nothing, you can't see now. Centre mirror, nothing, you can't see now. What's the point? Like, it could be anybody behind you. You've just got no idea. That rear view mirror is honestly, it's like looking through a letterbox. The windows are tinted on this, but that isn't the issue. The issue is the fact that it's so, I don't know, it's just so tiny. And even the headrests in the back take up most of what you could have seen. So it's just not great. It is. And when it comes to reversing, I mean, Christ, you might as well just shut your eyes and pray. So you might be asking yourself, what's worse than a letterbox rear window? Well, in at number 2, it's got to be the build quality. I know it's old, but it's just of that era where things weren't put together particularly well, and the rattles, the squeaks, the creaks, oh, they get annoying sometimes. They're, yeah, it's definitely showing its age, but kind of with it comes the smells. It's got that old school smell to it. I don't know why, they all smell the same, but yeah, just the age and the build quality, it wasn't built in a good era. You know, I mean, to be fair, even the era, it was bad by comparison. You know, anything German of the time was pretty nice. You know, seats maybe creaked, and that was about it. It was rare you'd have a dash rattle, but in this, the steering column rattles, the dashboard rattles, the seats creak. I mean, I love it for what it is. It's a fun car, innit? But yeah, sometimes I wish it was a little bit more German. So we've made it all the way to number 1. What is the worst part about this car, or Astra VXRs in general? Well, for me, it's the seating position. It's truly terrible. I mean, I feel like I'm upright, and I feel like I'm just sat waiting for my dinner. It's so high up. I feel like there should be a table here. It doesn't feel sporty. What were they thinking? It's arguably one of their best hot hatches, and they gave me this. What am I meant to do with this seating position? It's awful. Gear stick, it's all the way down there. I don't know what they were thinking, but it just ruins the whole thing for me. Like, it's so bad, I genuinely consider spending about 2,000 quid and putting a whole new set of seats in it on, like, aftermarket rails, just so that I can get that low down feeling that I want. I mean, it was a Vauxhall thing of that time. The Corsas, they were the same, but I mean the Corsas were a bit better because the Recaros that they had, they just sat a bit lower. This is just, it's terrible. It really is terrible. But I will say, for all the little niggles and bits and pieces that I don't like, the positives far outweigh the negatives. It is still a great car, and it honestly, it just puts a smile on my face every fucking time. I love it. If you've liked this video, please consider subscribing. It makes the world of difference if you do. Just give it a like, a subscribe, and peace out.